Kate. Welcome to Coparenting with Narcissist 101. If you haven't subscribed, please do. So guys, today we're going to talk about 5 things that you need to make sure you tell the kids. The last time I know I had 5 things that you shouldn't tell the kids. But this time around, these are things that you're supposed to actually let the kid know about the situation. And I think I have a number 6 on it, a bonus one on it as well. So number 1 is, of course, just with every divorce or end of relationship, most of the times kids that are part of it tend to blame themselves or find some way to blame themselves. Of course, this is, where you need to let them know this is in no way, shape, or form their fault. So however you can communicate that to the kids, depending on their ages, you let them know that this is nowhere near their fault, because usually kids, as we know, tend to somehow blame themselves on, their relationship ending. Another one is number 2 is be very clear. Be very, very clear about how the relationship or why the relationship ended. Now, I'm not saying go into specific of what happened. What I mean here is, in the case where the narcissist discarded you, you need to let the kids know that they decided not to stay with you guys anymore. They're moving on to go with somebody else. In the case where you decided to leave, you let them know, I had to leave so I can be in a healthy frame of mind, so I should be able to be a better parent to you guys. So you let them know exactly, without saying, somebody cheated or this person, this whatever happened, because of course the kids, depending on how old they are, that they're actually observing certain things that we don't think that they're noticing, but of course eventually that they are paying attention to what is going on in the relationship. And then number 3 is, don't somehow or in any way convey the message that this is some kind of an extended living situation. What I mean by that is your boundaries need to be firmly in place, because the narcissist would try to cross this boundary by, maybe they moved out or they left or you left. They somehow think that they can still waltz in every now and then, drop by, come and visit anytime they want. They still want to try to make it look like somehow it's okay. So you need to make that clear. This is your house. This is your apartment. This is your area. So they can't be going in and out, because that way you don't have the kids confused thinking this is some kind of extended thing between you, the narcissist, and the new supply. No. So you need that needs to be very, very clear and well communicated to the kids, that you guys are now separate entities. You on this side and they on that side, and that requires you holding firmly on your boundaries. Now, another thing is that you need to let the kids know that you are not the narcissist's favorite person. You need to let them know that without going into the crazy words or colorful words that you might use to describe them. But you let the kids know that definitely you are not the narcissist's favorite person, which means that they will be hearing things said about you. They will be hearing lies said about you. They will be hearing made up things said about you. So that way they shouldn't expect the narcissist to say anything of any glowing quality to you, of any nice thing to you. So, you let them know that's what's going to happen, because you are not their number one fan, favorite person. At the same time, you're not trying to, tell the kids as well that, from your own end, you are not seeing them as an enemy, but obviously they do see you as an enemy, which means that you guys will be hearing things, that they will be hearing things, said about you, lies that made up, said about you to them and to other people. Another one is, you need to somehow this is number 5 now, let the kids know, especially of adjustments that need to be made. And this is in terms of financial adjustments, if you need to, especially if you need to, downgrade or readjust really to living situations. the divorce or the whatever, the relationship ended, you have to get a smaller place or get a smaller car or something. You need to let the kids kind of know without really breaking down how much cable is or how much the water bill is, but let them know that we have to cut down on things so that we can live in a better way, sort of something like that, so we can be okay. So if you make adjustment to things so that we can be in a better way to live, adjust to a new situation. Like I said, it's not sitting down to break down how much this costs or how much that costs, but you'll be surprised that if you let kids know ahead of time, especially when you take them to the store or they go with you, they will not be in as they do, where I want this, want that. So if you remind them or let them know certain things need to change or adjusted, so that you guys can live in a better way, because you need to cut the coat according to size, or however change you need to make. Usually, it usually comes because financially you take a hit with the narcissist, one way or the other. So you let the kids know. You'd be amazed that they remember this. Before they ask for certain things or before they do whatever in the store, they kind of pay attention. But like I said, not to break down what you're paying for this or how much that is. No, they don't need to know that. They don't need to be in it, because if you put all that on them, they might cross over and start worrying about all these things with you. So no, you don't do that. And the bonus tip I have is, you need to let them know, however you can pass on this message, that you got them. You got them. It might not be easy, it might not be cute, but you got them, regardless of whether the narcissist is doing what they're supposed to do or they're not doing what they're supposed to do. But you have to let the kids understand that. You have to let the kids somehow get that message that dad got me, mom got me, despite what this person over here is doing, whether they're paying child support or not, whatever it is. Like I said, it might not be pretty, it might not be cute. There's going to be a little bit of adjustment and, cut down on things, or, readjust certain payments, or cut things, separate things by need and want, whatever. But you somehow pass on that message. Let the kids know, I got you. I got you, regardless, and we will be fine. All right, guys, these are some of the things that you need to let the kids know after you are done with the narcissist. And this is something that I think they need to be aware of. As you go, I think it will help them, adjust to the situation and not think that something else is going on, or you're trying to cover for what's going on because you're trying to save them. No, I think they need to know not exactly what's going on, but in a way that they're aware, based on their ages, what happened between you and the narcissist. All right, guys, please like, share, subscribe, and of course, get a hold of your mind. Get a hold of your mind, and everything else will fall into place. Take care.